The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. This one fielded at the 5. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Still going. And he will score. Yeah, people still trying to get back to their seats from the concession stand here at the start of the third quarter, and boom, we got points on the these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game. And speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Ready for football now on a sunny Florida afternoon. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. A shotgun give to Fournette. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. An early test. 2 plays in. This is 3rd and 2. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out. How vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. Again, get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Flushed out right. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Rolling to his right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Not the opening possession they were looking for, especially on the road.
No doubt about it, because they wanted to come out and establish a little momentum right away. But now bringing up a 4th down, an empty possession, not what they were seeking.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. And taken right on the 30. And just a net of 31 here. 40-yard punt, 9 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Good starting field position for the Dolphins as they have it 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short. 2nd down, here's Mostert again. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All right, Brand, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
On first down, Mahomes. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him,
he rifles one that's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he'll bring it all the way back just a yard or two shy of midfield.
Brandon, I'm not going to tell him that you called him old in our pregame meeting, but this guy has been around a long time. If there's a trick in the book, he knows it. He probably even wrote a few chapters, and this is what he's always had, and that's a nose for the football. He's able to come away here with the interception.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Bust through the tackle, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. For him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Back to throw. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. We're scoreless after 1. First and goal from the 6. They'll try and run forward with Fournette. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Fournette again. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice.
And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a sack.
There he goes left side, past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 64 yards. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
Sometimes running plays hit or break so fast, there's no reaction time from the secondary. So I've got to give credit to the offensive line for creating that hole so suddenly. And how decisive was he to take that cut and just go? No one downfield there to stop him.
Kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Well, now how about this return? And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
Second down, back to Fournette. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Now back to throw. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. Extra bulk up front for 2nd and inches. 3 tight ends. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Back to throw here. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. On 2nd and goal, Mahomes, end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jacob Hollister there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are going to retake the lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with them trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get into field goal range. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's going to air one out. Into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this 3rd quarter. Takes it at the 7th. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, you know, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
He's got Fuller. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards. The thing that hurt on that play, the missed tackle, that allowed the extra yardage.
It's a matchup game in the NFL. You get the guy that you want isolated, have him miss a tackle, and off you go.
Mahomes now on first down. Can't get away, and down he goes. Jack Youngblood. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Throw left side here, complete to the tight end, Gesicki.
We always hear from coaches how much they like to run crossing routes because they want to hit their receivers on the go, get them the ball, and keep them moving. How about when you hit a tight end that way? Okay, the receivers are going to run past you most of the time. The tight end, they can do their damage a different way, break a few tackles, and really scatter some people, can't they?
And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
He's been a one-man dynamo on this drive so far, and you know the other receivers would love to get involved. But right now, his skill and his play has his team in a great position to put 6 points on the board.
Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Here's Moss as he'll get it on the jet sweep. Call it a loss of 12 that time, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
When that works, your offensive coordinator looks like a genius. When it doesn't, it leaves folks saying, what are you doing? Down here, I'd rather have my tailback running off tackle than something off the radar like this.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Really nice gain on the completion. However, still 3rd and goal that they face now.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he...
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Raheem Mostert able to take it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins are once again going to retake the lead. Hard to argue with that being their best drive of the game so far as they use the running game to get them into the end zone.
Couldn't agree more, partner. Prior to that drive, they sputtered a little bit, but it looks like they found the formula. I would expect them to go back to that more and more as this game develops.
The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43, and they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. Worth noting, that visiting sideline is getting the worst of the sun right now. It can definitely play a factor, especially because the other sideline, Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. So turnovers, Charles, you figure will be key in the second half, and that's a big giveaway there.
Yeah, and as you and I both know, coaches are always preaching ball security, and none more often than right here in the second half of a tight football game. Now you've got to believe what the coaches are saying and take care of that football.
3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Now Leonard Fournette. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes going to throw. That's caught by Hollister. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Fournette, first down, still going. And finally taken down at the 15. 104 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. They keep it with Fournette on first down. He will push his way down to about the 14. Deion Sanders up to make the tackle. They go play fake. Mahomes. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Vince Beagle gets him for a loss of 10 yards from his linebacker spot. Going to need better protection here. 3rd and long following the sack from Mahomes and company. They'll set up to throw. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Jacob Hollister, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Seahawks have taken the lead here in the 4th. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And it's now 17-14. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field. And we are ready to rock. Oh, trying to gauge the sun, and he muffs it. And he is out of bounds as they'll start up past the 30. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they had the fumble last time that led to a touchdown. That's a no-no. We'll see what they do here this go-around.
A big no-no. Put that in capital letters. Turning it over, the other team takes it down and scores. That can be a deflator for a football team. Now it's up to the offense to get back out on the field and pick things up.
They're out there. We'll see if they can pick those things back up. To throw on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. He gets this complete to Shaheen, the tight end. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. He's got McKinney complete to his tight end. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. Give them the 3rd down conversion, 5 yards on the play. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Now this throw caught left side. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Mostert. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Mahomes. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Mahomes picked by his ex-teammate Marcus Peters. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game not quite in hand yet. We'll likely see all 3 timeouts defensively and then reassess where we are. And this will be a Seahawks first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Fournette loses it. It's out. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Mahomes. And that is dropped. Oh, my goodness. That could have been a game changer, but he could not hang on. These are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does. And in the second quarter, he may very well run by him. But in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps that allowed him to run with him stride for stride.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
On second down, here's Fournette. And he'll take this for a short gain on what will prove to be the final play of this ball game. So the victory here for Seattle. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle, go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaughan. This has been Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Join the discussion on Twitter at EA Sports_MUT. And with that, we sign off from Miami. and now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play. Their meeting in Super Bowl 49 was thrilling. What's in store here? The Pats and Seahawks are underway. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. To throw, it's Brady. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything. And against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They'll run for the first time with Sony Michel. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. To throw is Brady. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after here coming up. And this will give the Seahawks a 7-0 lead. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From the 6. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now Brady to try again after the pick six. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jonnu Smith, 71 yards. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer.
I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw there.
Very similar to what we just saw. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. first down. Fournette going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage as he'll wind up losing a yard on the play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Dumps it off to Fournette. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes. That's complete to his tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. They find some open field here. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Line of scrimmage moves from one 37-yard line to the other as they come up 1st and 10. Fournette on the counter. Junior Seau, the Hall of Famer, there on the tackle.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not.
That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Junior Seau. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Brady and the Patriots now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he'll hand this to Michel to get things started. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. On the ground, Michel. And Michel will have the first down and more. And finally taken down at the 34. 50 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
I don't care what the game plan was coming in. After these runs,
you're running it, right?
you make sure you keep circling on your play sheet, running plays that are working, and keep patting those big offensive linemen on the back. They're doing a great job.
Goes without saying the defense is going to have to adjust to it.
In a big way, and they've got to figure out, do they have to sell out to stop the run, or can they just do it better than what they've done so far?
2nd and 9. Brady gives to Michel. A gain of 2 there on the heels of a 1-yard pickup on first. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Throwing is Brady on 3rd down. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deion Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll start out on the ground. It's Leonard Fournette. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. Here's 2nd and a yard. Out of the pistol, it's Fournette. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line.
2nd and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I bet the offensive linemen said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. That's out to his running back, Fournette. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, and this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by 2-time All-Pro Rodney Harrison. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Now a first down carry. It's Michel. Levante David in on the tackle. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. Another carry for Michel on second down. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. It'll be a gain of 4. And that is going to set up a 3rd and 1. It's caught. Smith. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
They brought in a heavy set on 3rd down, and that usually means running play. But we have seen them throw out of that formation. And sure enough, they snuck the tight end out on that one. Wound up hitting him for a first down.
That throw by Brady incomplete.
So many offenses want to include their running backs into their passing offense and be able to swing the ball out or check it down to them. But sometimes those guys are just not as comfortable catching the ball as they are running it.
Brady's throw there complete. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Trying to pound it in here with Michel. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And this is not going to do it as he's stopped at the 2-yard line. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. 3 tight ends up front here. 3rd and goal. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Brady going to go on 4th down. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Devin Asiasi in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots have taken the lead.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here. Extra point up and good by Folk. And that makes the score 14-7. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with 5 seconds to go, this will likely be our final play. That's to his running back, Leonard Fournette. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Second half beginning with a run from Fournette. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play, because that's been an issue for them in this game. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that one results in 35 yards. Fournette, a first down carry. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. To throw, it's Mahomes. And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Pats at the line ready to go. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession? And Brady going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Nasir Adderley.
Did I just see what I thought I saw? Did I just see what I thought? That had to be. Come on, say it for me. Say it for me. Who picked off that pass?
The free safety.
Oh, you got to have those great skills back there. Eyes, anticipation, great hands. And, of course, how about the fluid moves afterwards to take it all the way to the house?
Sounds like you're watching your old game film up here in your head.
Yeah, that's the dream I had of being that player. I just never was.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. From just inside the 20, a short kick. And they've got it up past the 35, so pretty good starting field position. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Throwing after the interception, Brady. And right side, Henry's got it. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. On the handoff, it's Michel. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Again, it's Michel. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5.
When you find that kind of yardage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Throwing now is Brady. This is Smith with a grab. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. That one goes for 24 yards. Into the red zone, it's Brady. That's complete right side to Asiasi.
And Brandon, as you know, sometimes it's a lot tougher to run with these tight ends nowadays in the NFL. They're just bigger wide receivers. He lined up on the left side of the formation, ran a drag route across the field, and tried to work his way open. He was able to make the catch, but the defenders were there, couldn't do a whole lot with it afterwards.
Call it a gain of 2 as time has run out on this 3rd quarter of play. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3.
Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. Watch the slant. 54 is Mike, 54 is Mike.
Now Brady. And that is incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
And Folks' kick is good. And they take a 17-14 lead. So he waited on the sideline for his first chance in the ball game, and it didn't come until the fourth quarter, but he connects there. A big one to give him the lead.
Boy, you talk about coming in cold. I don't care how many times you kick it into a net. You're not really ready when you go out there and all that beef is coming at you trying to block the kick. Big spot, and he delivers.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. Dante Hightower on the stop. From the 35 on second down, Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. New England on third down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 7.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Strip the ball.
Now Brady. He's going to look downfield for Henry. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. Hunter Henry. 49 yards. And the forced turnover on defense leads to 6 points. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a fourth-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
The kicking unit out for the Patriots as they send this one away. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Going for it all. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. Mahomes. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Devin McCourty picks it off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always
Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. Taken in at the 3. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's 2nd down. On play action, it's Mahomes. On the right side, open is Gesicki. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Now Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another 1st down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you know you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it, and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Mahomes firing complete, and he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another 1st down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
That's going to be caught. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. He'll check this one off to Fournette. Touchdown, Seahawks. Leonard Fournette. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Jackson now to return. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. Throwing on 1st down is Allen. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And this throw will be intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And he'll get this back across the midfield, striping down to the 47-yard line. Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one. Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Kicker Graham Gano set to put his foot into this one. And off we go from Seattle. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Fournette running out of the gun. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage. One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off Byron Jones. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
CD, he tried to kind of lob that one in there. It looked pretty going through the air. The problem was it was in the air a little bit too long.
Yeah, and that's a tough one because for that type of a route and what he tried to do and needed to do, he had to put a little air under it, and the defender was actually able to take advantage of it because it hung up there just long enough for him to get there and take it away.
That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Mahomes going to throw. Flush to his right. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. A first down run there by Mostert as he'll get this forward for a gain of about 3.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted. Picked up by the Hall of Famer, Junior Seau.
And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Well, a shaky start for both quarterbacks now. We had the interception on the opening drive, and now they throw it right back to him.
So does that mean we're really kind of starting from the beginning, Brandon, right? Both of them have done it, so we kind of start from scratch. Looks to me like both of these defenses have done their homework, and they're executing quite well.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
They'll swing this out to Fournette.
And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. It looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover it before he gets going?
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
A handoff to Fournette. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Throwing now is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
While the ultimate result was an incomplete pass, they sure look like a well-coached team, because once he got outside of the pocket, the scramble rules come into effect. And a lot of the guys who ran deep routes, they come back closer to the line of scrimmage, and the running back usually runs a check down. He took it deep, and they gave it a big shot and came up unsuccessful.
Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one, or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back near his goal line. Here's Mahomes. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they'll get him down up past the 15. Trying to find some space to operate, and now they'll have it. A gain of 12, a big first down to get away from the end zone. A handoff running left is Mostert. And he'll lose yardage on this one, back to the 13. It was Jalen Smith who worked through to make that stop. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss. He'll look to throw.
And looking for Kittle, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
We constantly talk about defenders having great vision and being able to see plays unfold and make their own plays. But you also have to have good feel as well, because you can't see everything out there. See the play unfold, feel what's going on, and then get into the right spot and make your own play. And in this case, it turned out to be a highlight one.
Tyreek Hill set to return it.
And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm.
And Mahomes misfires again, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by the former 49er, Deion Sanders. And a big return will get him all the way down to the 35.
Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. That's going to set them back 5 yards. Successive penalties have them looking now at a 1st and 20. They go play action. Now Mahomes steps away. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Fournette. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll set up to throw. Dancing to his left. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. Comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. 4th down now as San Fran's defense was strong in coverage.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And the lead moves to 10-0.
So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
Tyreek Hill on the return.
And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they've got less than 30 seconds to go here, so not a lot of time to work with. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On 2nd and 10, Mahomes.
That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Looking to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters.
Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front, because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
This one taken just inside the 10. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
They'll look to throw here. And now here is another interception. Picked up by the Hall of Famer Junior Seau. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. The first half did not go their way, and that's not going to help matters at all. An interception here on the opening drive of the third quarter.
Obviously not what they were striving to accomplish. But you know who's really upset on their team? The defense. Already trailing. They're going to be counted on to try and hold that score at least where it is.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. They'll run it again with Fournette. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. 45 yards on the ground for him so far. Defensively, they must have been expecting a pass. They were in the dime look out there.
I think maybe they were deciding to go with speed on the field rather than bulk. I'm with you, a little bit surprising. But they wanted people getting to the balls.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. A.J. Brown there to make the grab. And the Seahawks capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Now Blankenship on for the PAT. He's got it, and it's 17-0. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. Here's the dangerous Tyreek Hill. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this
Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis, ready for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a peek at some of the big players in today's game, and you're a big player in today's game as well. Let's get the party started. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from Seattle.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
First carry for Leonard Fournette. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. Fournette on the counter. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. They'll drop to throw. Dumps it off to Fournette. And he's going to be brought down short of the first at about the 31-yard line. It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. A shotgun give to Fournette. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! Leonard Fournette, 48 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first-quarter lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
This fielded right at the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Cook, a first down and more. And he'll take it to the 43-yard line. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards. Interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now Cook hit and he lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it,
They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Now an open man. That's the tight end, Gesicki. It's complete. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28. And just a yard to go here on second down. Fournette running right. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the former Husky, Marcus Peters. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. They had the fumble on the last drive, wound up leading to the opening touchdown. Now they'll try again here, 1st and 10. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Looking deep for Julio. It got his man complete. He's at the 30, 10, and all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Julio Jones, 85 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying the football game. Rosas good with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. This taken in at the goal line. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Running room at the 50. Look out. He's past the 30. He will score. Such an electric play. So much fun to watch. And you need all 11 guys in sync for that to be successful, don't you?
Without a doubt. That's teamwork to be able to put it all together. But that play is really probably the most exciting 10 seconds in football.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. From the 6. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll run it. Here's Cook. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
turning into an offensive player as soon as the ball hits his hands. And off he goes, off to the races, and into the end zone.
Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And it's now 21-7. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. And they get 17 more on that one and another first down.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half. I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith.
And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be taken down, but not...